All over West Michigan, this is 24-hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another season of high school football. I'm Jack Doles, joined again this season by Jason Terzius and Larry Figursky. This is the Football Frenzy, and we're all over the state on this opening night. Highlights from 9 different games. We'll kick things off our coverage in East Grand Rapids. Peter Stuursman's Pioneers begin their quest for 5 straight state championships at home against Jenison. They fall behind in the first quarter. Jesse Fulkerson, 33-yard field goal, 3-0 Wildcats. That's the way it stayed until the second quarter. And then East comes alive. Big play on defense. The fumble scooped up by Sam Nystrom, and he rumbles into the end zone. And East would take a 7-3 lead. Their offense really struggled in the first half of this game. Stayed that way till later in the second quarter. And Ryan Elbley, quarterback sneak. 14-3 East with the lead at the half. In the third quarter, Pioneers, under the full moon, start to pull away. Elbley goes to the air, hits Sam Nystrom. Touchdown Pioneers. Look at him hurdle the defender. He's in for the score. And then in the fourth, David Drummond. He's the running back to look out for East this year. 25 yards. East wins it 43-11.
Well, like East, OK White Conference rival Lowell also coming off a state championship. The third in the last 8 seasons under head coach Noel Dean. The Red Arrows kicking off the new season on the road tonight at Walled Lake Western. State champions themselves in '99, but mediocre ever since. But Walled Lake striking first in this one. Touchdown pass there early in the early goings. 7-0 Walled Lake Western. But here come the Red Arrows after a safety made it 7-2. Gabe Dean faking the handoff, takes it in himself from 10 yards out. Lowell now on top. It is 8-7, and the Red Arrows never look back from there. Third quarter, Dean handed off to Lyman Watson. He goes in. 2-point conversion good at 16-7. Then Dean, another quarterback keeper, this time around the far side and just getting over that pylon. It's 22-7 after Dean went in from 7 yards out. Then Dean going to hook up with Blake Lyman, this time from 11 yards out. Nice diving, sliding catch there by Blake. Red Arrows cruising in the season opener after giving up that first early touchdown. 30-7 the final.
Frenzy Spotlight also shining in Three Rivers tonight. The Wildcats coming off that 13-win season and a trip to the state championship game in '09. Entertaining Allegan in the Wolverine Conference opener. Tigers really building a program. They went 0-9, then 3-6 a season ago, and a good start this year. That's Steven Rasmussen to Julian Hornbach on a little shovel pass. He takes it in. It was 7-0 Tigers. Stayed that way until the third. Anton Jackson taking the handoff here. He comes near side, turns the corner, and goes the distance. 30-yard. It was 14-0 Allegan on the road. Three Rivers battling back. Tanner Wilson, Cavante Wilder on the other end. He goes 60 yards, finally pulled down at the Allegan 4. It would set up this Jackson Connor touchdown, but not enough tonight. Allegan goes on the road, knocks off Three Rivers, 20-14.
Head to the east side of the state, Muskegon Big Reds made the bus trip to Macomb, and they trailed Macomb Dakota 13-7 in the third quarter. Cavante Keys over the top for Todd Mitchell. Touchdown Big Reds, 39 yards. Extra point, no good, so it's tied at 13. Fourth quarter, second and goal. Brandon Hughes, 5-yard touchdown run. Cougars back up 20-13. They tack on this field goal from 25 yards out by Chris Salinas. And Macomb Dakota beats Muskegon tonight, 23-20.
Two old Grand Rapids City League rivals hooking up, Creston and Ottawa Hills, playing for the coveted drum tonight out there at Houseman Field. Pick action up in the first quarter. It was all Ottawa. Jalen Connick going to hand off to Devin Ivey, busting it to the outside, goes in for about 8 yards out. An extra point, no good, so Bengals with the early 6-0 advantage. Make it 12-0 now. Connick this time going to go out of the shotgun, calls his own number, does a little dance, gets into the end zone. It's 20-0 Bengals. Still in the second quarter now. It's Connick this time going to go over the top. He's got Deontay Carey, 8 yards scored. Ottawa Hills rolls, knocking off Creston tonight to win the drum, 41-6.
To Middleville now. OK Gold and Green battle. Trojans, Thornapple Kellogg hosting the Vikings of Wyoming Park. Both teams just 2-7 a year ago, but a good start for TK. Already up 14-zip. Cooley McHugh fakes it around, goes around the left side. It was 21-0 Trojans. Then McHugh to Dylan Van Putten, who's going to take this one straight up the middle and in from 11 yards out. Wyoming Park offense shut down. Look at this, number 54, Tyler Karcher, was just all over him from middle linebacker tonight. He had a great game. And then later the other way, it's McHugh on a handoff to Nate Iveson, who goes 21 yards. Those are some quick feet. 34-0 at that point. Thornapple Kellogg wins it. 34-6.
All right, it's halftime in the Frenzy. Still have highlights from 3 more games, including Forest Hill Central's season opener up in Traverse City. Stick around, the Frenzy continues. We are back on the Frenzy. Still have highlights from 3 games on tap on this opening night of the high school football season. Set up Traverse City, where Forest Hill Central opened against Traverse City Central. The defense comes up with a big play. The fumble jumped on by James Nutter. That stops a Traverse City drive. Scoreless game, first quarter. Spencer Nels pulls his way into the end zone. 6-0 Rangers. Then later, Nels takes the handoff, breaks outside. Look at him rumble inside the 10-yard line, and that will set up another Ranger touchdown. Jack Scholl, the quarterback keeper, breaks outside, fakes the pass, and he's in for the score. Forest Hill Central, nice win on this opening night, 40-30.
Well, from up north, we now go down south. Traditional kickoff rivals, Paw Paw and Plainwell, renewing acquaintances once again. First quarter, here comes Paw Paw. Andrew Burskirk going to go 19 yards to number 35, Anthony Rona. 6-0 Paw Paw. Go to the second quarter now, and more from Paw Paw. We've got Eric Williams. This time we go right up the middle. Good for a 29-yard touchdown run, bursting up that middle. It was 22-0 Paw Paw. Perhaps the highlight of the night for Plainwell, coming via the defense. Pressure here, going to force Buskirk to get picked off by Adam Tustin. Adam first coming to his right, and he doesn't really see anything there. Got a bunch of guys, hey, let's go back the other way. Going to take it to the far side. He's going to eventually take this one down to the 2-yard line. Plainwell would take it in from there for what proved to be their only touchdown on the night. Paw Paw does knock off Plainwell tonight, 23-6.
Ninth and final stop on this first limited night of opening night of the high school season at Comstock High School. Colts facing the Bulldogs of Vicksburg, another Wolverine conference opener. It was already 24-0 on this, the opening kickoff of the second half. And Chris Cheeser's going to take it the distance down the right sideline. It was a 31-0 Dogs lead. Comstock 4th and goal for the 5 with a chance to get in the end zone. Sawyer Hefner off the fingers of Colin Perez, the face mask of Cheeser, and then it'll eventually get picked off there by Colin McCaw. That ended that threat. The other way, Aaron McGuire on the QB keeper finds one hole to the right, bounces a little further to the right, turns the corner and goes 35 yards. Vicksburg rolling 52-12.
That's 9 highlights tonight. Tomorrow we'll have highlights of up to 24 games for you. Coming up next, White